Duncan, you've been appointed to the Euro Hockey Nations Champions 2 event.
Yeah.
What are your hopes for the tournament?
Hope for the tournament would be, it's a development tournament for myself. It's first EHF appointment, so it's my first step on the ladder as such. It's a chance for me to prove where I am in my umpiring career. Ideally I'd love for the final. Hopefully Scotland will be there as well, so you can't do your own country, so depending on that I'd like either the highest game possible, a semi-final if not a final, but mainly I'm using it as an opportunity to prove where I am and where I can be, and seeing where I am compared to other countries and their umpires.
Perfect. And do you have specific things that you want to achieve when you go into each appointment? So for every game, are there things that you want to work on or focus on?
So from every game, obviously from feedback from previous games, I'll be trying to make sure that any points covered in the previous debrief I'm working on them. So positioning, signalling, whatever has been mentioned, I'll make sure that that's been worked on. I'll also make sure that obviously my own person, I'm not getting caught up in the game or anything like that, and just trying to help the game as much as possible. At the end of the day, we're there to help the players as well as ourselves.
So talking about getting caught up in the game, when, let's say there's a decision being made and then you kind of decide that it might be a mistake, that you've given a decision and it's wrong,
yeah.
How do you cope with that?
It's a lot of, it can stick with you mentally, so it's making sure that the next decision, next 5 minutes, you're switched on enough and try not to let it bother you. Over the years it's became easier, but first of all, it is something that sticks with you for a number of times. It can affect your performance, but as I've grown on with my umpiring, you get better at handling that.
And are there specific ways that you handle it? Is there like a switch that you click your fingers or hit yourself? Players do that.
So personally, I click my fingers, or I will just give myself a little tap on the leg and just speak to myself and just tell myself to switch on and concentrate, and then try and push that to the side and concentrate on the rest of the game. Okay,
obviously the crowd's quite noisy here. Does that affect you on the pitch?
Not really. I'm quite good at zoning out anything that's out with the pitch, really. It's great to have an atmosphere. It's great to be in Glasgow with the home crowd and stuff like that. It can build on the atmosphere. Having an atmosphere is amazing. It doesn't affect me personally because I can block everything out, but obviously it'll help the players and it'll build them up. So you've got to try and manage their emotions as well, because they're reacting to the crowd. So it's just trying to management of the players.
Okay. A tournament's a very different thing to a normal National League match on a Saturday. So umpire managers meetings, briefings, what do they generally help the umpires with?
So they mainly help with interpretation of the rules. There's a lot of rules that are open to interpretation to the umpires. So different countries umpire them differently. So the briefings will help with what the umpire manager says. This is the way we're going to umpire aerial balls, and the interpretation of that. So it clears up a lot of grey areas as such in regards to the rule book, and make sure that we umpire as a team consistently. And just gives you an idea of what they expect from the tournament from each of us and as a team.
Okay, you're involved in the Umpire for Europe programme.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that's been like and what you've been doing?
Yeah, so that's been an amazing programme that I'm on at the minute. Basically there's a group of us that meet up in Breda for a weekend and umpire at a hockey tournament. We each get assigned a different mentor from different parts of Europe. So my mentor last year was Tom Good from Ireland, and basically we get watched throughout the weekend a DVD with commentary on points we can work on with one-to-one feedback, and then we go on an exchange weekend. So I was over in Ireland doing some of their league games, and again it's just one-to-one feedback, networking, and just trying to see different styles of hockey and manage them as best as you can, and getting your feelers out to where else can I go to help development. Breda and Umpire for Europe has helped me majorly, as it's allowing me to see where I am compared to other countries and what steps I need to take to increase my development.
good luck for the rest of the tournament, and thanks very much.
No problem, thank you.